So moving on to the next position is fundraising chair, and we have Nicole Krenz. So whenever you're ready, Nicole.
Hi, my name is Nicole, and I'm a second-year marketing and economics student. I'm running for fundraising chair because although I haven't been the most involved person in UFC in the past, that's something I really want to change this next coming year. The opportunity to be fundraising chair will allow me to be more involved in and help plan club activities while giving back to the organization as well. Additionally, I do have some experience with fundraising in that I worked at Seattle U as a fundraiser, through which I was able to individually raise over $5,000. So among these things, I believe I can bring a new perspective and new ideas through which to generate funds.
Thank you, Nicole. So this begins our 2-minute Q&A submissions. Alrighty, so we'll start off the Q&A with our current fundraising chair. So Mercy.
Hi, I'm your fundraising chair right now. I just want to say I'm so proud of you for running, and here's my question. What are specifics that you have in mind for improving or changing the events or responsibilities for this role? I'm going to put in the chat.
So specific events that I think would be really good for fundraising are definitely food, because I think that's not only a purpose of raising money, but also encourages greater participation within the club, as well as serves as an outreach method to people who aren't even in the club already. And so it could help them like be more involved and learn about the club as well. So I think as well as like pre-order foods like Voodoo even or Krispy Kreme donuts would be a good way to help fundraise, as well as also partnering a lot with activities chair to see if we could maybe combine activities with fundraising as well to help generate more funds. So yeah.
Alrighty, our next question comes from one of our general members. How do you plan on fundraising in the case that we are online at any part during the school year?
In these cases, I think it's just really important to stay communicated with the officers and also the club as well. Social media would be a really good aspect in this case, because that's really the only way we can communicate with people at Seattle U or the club as well. So I think it's just a matter of being on the same page as everybody, communicating well, and also just coming up with ideas through which we don't need to really meet in person to be able to fundraise. So
Alrighty, and our next question comes from one of our alumni. How can you consistently generate an income from the org during periods of low capacity? So for example, barrio season when everyone's busy or broke, spring quarter with every other cultural club is having their own fundraisers. How do you plan to still maintain an income during those seasons?
in these cases, like I said, food, but also partnering with local businesses, because everybody needs to eat at some point. So food would be a really good way to fundraise in these times. But also to get people more interested in actually donating, or not donating, sorry, but participating through social media. With greater use of interactive polls, like say on Instagram, we could kind of get a better idea as to what people are more interested in seeing, and what people are more interested in actually spending their money on. So that way we could kind of generate like a more specific path towards like what people would actually want to buy.
Alrighty, well, thank you, Nicole. That concludes all our questions.